Hello, welcome traders. So let's get started with today's technicals. Again, I'm still monitoring price action on the DXY. We can clearly see that price has now dropped. There's a bit of a small expectation. I'm now expecting a stop hunt of either this level or this level for a potential rally to the upside, or even further north once we get a fake out towards this third trendline tap. So there's obviously plan A and plan B are currently on the cards. If we zoom into the smaller time frame, what can we see? We can see a factor of a few things. So we can see that price is trading within this descending channel. For price to now depreciate towards this double bottom area, we do need some fuel. We need some volatility, and we can gather that once we have a fake out of this potential top, and we can continue price for it to go lower. As you can see, it will also take out this low. So this will be target 1. Depending on price action, I'll be monitoring this trade very, very carefully. But really, I'm expecting it to go a lot lower towards minimum the third tap of the channel, but most likely this liquidity level here. There is FOMC tomorrow, so this should push price down and form a spike. So this is the game plan on Euro USD. On the flip side, obviously we're looking at DXY right now. So what can we see? Again, we can see some nice compression to the upside. Let me just cover this in white. So it's looking really interesting right now for a short. We can see that there's momentum to the downside and a small correction. A nice large flag is currently printing. So I'll be expecting price to tap this level on the X or a stop hunt just a little bit above. I might even take it one step further as a plan C, that price could potentially even come up here to stop out these traders. So there's a good long opportunity for the USD pairs. Sorry, my brain just fried it. I'm actually pretty ill, as a matter of fact. So I'm a little bit brain dead, which means I will not be trading today. I'll just be managing my trades. Everything's on break even anyway. So yeah, when you feel like this, do not trade whatsoever. So this is the game plan for DXY. Again, I'll be expecting further decline once we do get some form of rejection to either plan A or plan B down here. So that's it for the dollar. Next on the list is dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, dollar yen, dollar yen. We forecasted a breakout of this pattern. We zoom out. It's been a fake out. There's a double bottom here, equal lows, and the compression pattern to the downside. Also, this level of liquidity has stopped, and now there's a second level that's been triggered. Now, the break of structure wasn't really too convincing, but it was still a break. I would rather have it an impulsive move to the upside. So we do have a breakout to the upside. I'm now expecting price to reject off this level, form a double bottom, one bottom here, two bottoms, and then get a stop hunt, and then go north towards the outer structure, just above the original pattern. As you can see, the start of the pattern is here. There's some equal highs, but there's some liquidity just above. So this is the game plan on dollar yen. Keeping it really, really simple. Same schematics over and over again. So that's it for dollar yen. Next on the list is Euro USD. I was mentioning a potential long on Euro USD. We just zoom out on market psychology. There's one tap, two tap, and a third tap has been completed. But notice the difference. Notice the reaction of the previous tap. Look, there's lots of momentum, right? Hence why it never came back up. Look at the momentum here. It's very, very correctively, which means it's a big indication that a boomerang is about to play up. A boomerang is a fake out of the third tap. So again, you've got the second tap there, third tap rejection, tricking traders on the wrong side, and I'll be expecting a stop hunt of this level to tap this level of unfilled liquidity and complete a 1, 2, and 3 tap of the outer structure. So That's what I'm expecting right now on Euro USD for the long-term short. So this is FOMC tomorrow. However, there's also a long opportunity somewhere. You know, we currently have small compression. We can update this pattern accordingly if we just... This doesn't seem right. It still needs time to develop. So I'm still expecting, if we can get a rejection of this level 1, 2, you know, a small trick traders on the wrong side, it's the flip side of the DXY, and then a stop hunt, then I'll be looking to get involved on this third tap there. So that's the game plan for Euro USD. We just have to remain really, really patient. Next on the list is Aussie. So with Aussie, I'm expecting a short opportunity. If we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, we can actually see there's a massive shoulder pattern, head and shoulder pattern currently on the cards. The reason this is a head and shoulder that I do like, since we've got the left shoulder, we've got the head, we've also got the right shoulder here, and we have the neckline, right? So it's been broken, but look at the breakout. It broke out, but then it started correcting. So there's many traders that's been taken out on the wrong side. It's now going long right now. I'm expecting a stop hunt of this left shoulder and tap a potential third tap of this level or a bank level somewhere up here, where I'll be looking for shorts on DXY. Sorry, AUD USD. So psychology right now on the Aussie is that many traders have sold it. First of all, they've sold it on the break of this level here, the break of the neckline, as you can see. Stop loss just a little bit above. Take profit somewhere down here at this level of support. They've been taken out now. Also the traders with a conservative stop loss, which should be somewhere up here, and a wider stop, longer term traders, they're likely to get stopped out as well. So we're looking to get involved on the stop loss entries. So that's the game plan on AUD USD. But first of all, what I would like to see on the Aussie is some form of a rejection of this level, 1 top, 2 top. Then we can get a stop hunt. Potentially we can enter here, or we can enter on the double stop hunt, which should be 1, 2, and even further for a third tap. So there's a few scenarios in play right now. I notice the pattern that happens everywhere as well. So we've got this left shoulder, we've got the head, we've got the right shoulder, we've got a very weak breakout, and what happened next? Done a fake out of the left shoulder. So they've been triggered on the wrong side. Same thing is happening on the bigger time frame, but on the 4-hour. This is why I don't trade patterns like they teach you in the textbooks or on Google. You need to trade them very, very differently. Trade them where everyone's placing their stops. So that's it for AUD USD. Next on the list is Kiwi CAD, a trade I'm still currently in. So just to walk you through, originally we've got this large pattern in play. We've got 1, 2, third tap completion. We've got a breakout of the trend line with momentum. Now there's a correction, there's a pullback. I'm expecting price to come down here to the start of the original pattern. If we zoom into what's actually happening, we've completed a stop hunt of this double top, which was here. Now there's a second stop hunt, hence why I've entered up here. I think you'll be able to see my entry, which is, no, that's plan B. Here we go, this is my entry right there. So I'm still in this trade. Trade is on break even now. We did forecast a potential close below this flag, and I did have a order set somewhere around here as well. It never triggered, it brought to the downside, so I've cancelled it unless price develops, which it did, and it developed into something like this, into a bit of a larger flag, but it's still broken to the downside. So right now, you know, I just have to remain pretty patient. If we get a strong close below this potential double bottom, then I'll throw my stop loss even further in profit. So for now, this trade is still on the cards. I'll be holding 20% of my position to the main take profit, which is the 15R, but my TP1 is where I'm banking 80% of my entry, which should be up here. So 80% of my entry will be approximately 6R. And this is a trade that I've held since last week. So for now, with Kiwi CAD, there's not much volatility, but everything's looking very, very bearish. I do like it, and I'm just remaining patient for potential entry or trade management. So that's it for today, guys. If there's anything else you need, just shoot me a message. But for now, there's not many trades pending. We need to remain patient. Be careful with the news tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.